I am here with the treasurer of the Nerd Culture group. What is your name?
My name is Allegra Henderson.
What is your year of study?
I am a sophomore
At what school?
at Stetson University.
And major?
I am a digital art major with a minor in entrepreneurship.
Okay, that's great. So what is your role in the Nerd Culture group other than being the treasurer?
I'm also a member, and what I do is I help conduct the meetings, helping with like what we're gonna do, like business, upcoming events, like we're gonna have a Halloween party and things like that. Get ready for relay for run and things like that. So.
Okay, so the Halloween party, like what exactly? How do you incorporate that? How are you incorporating that into your group? Like, how can Halloween and Nerd Culture group combine?
Because what we're doing for October is a thing called Costoberfest, and what that is we're going to teach people for a $5 fee. We're going to teach people how to make their own outfits and how to learn how to make up their own outfits and how to sew and things like that.
Okay, so are these outfits like outfits that include maybe like My Little Pony or other like
you can bring so you can bring your own. If you have an idea or a design that you want to do, they'll teach you how to do it, how to make it from scratch, and you'll learn.
Okay, that's cool. What is the goal of the Nerd Culture group?
To bring people together.
Okay, so are you guys looking for like diversity, or what are you guys exactly looking for in your members?
We are looking for diversity, but we do all have things in similar. Like every week we have a get together where we say all you people who want to talk about video games go over here. All you people who talk about books over here, and then we talk about all these other things, and then we have a spotlight of the week where we someone in their fandom, like me saying My Little Pony, I go up and I talk about what mine is, and then people can ask questions and find out more about it.
Wow, that's really interesting. It seems like it's an informative group that you're forming. When did this exactly begin? Because I heard that it was relatively new to campus.
It was. I actually brought it back to campus in last year. As a freshman, I was like, there's an anime group, and I was like, oh, I want to be a part of this, but nobody knew about it, so I brought it back together, and people started wanting to get together, and more people, but unfortunately at the time I was a freshman, so I didn't get any leadership roles.
Oh, okay. The Nerd Culture group seems like it's an interesting maybe way to go to bring people together that are involved into comics or cartoons, or are there any benefits of joining the group?
You meet a lot of new people. Like, I'm an introvert, so it's hard for me to get out and like go and meet new people, but then when I find out you have the same interests that I do, and it's like, oh, we can actually talk, and then we introduce ourselves, and then we have more and more to talk about, and it's a good way to break out of your shell.
Okay, why did you decide to bring it back to campus? Like, why did you decide after the whole anime club, why did you decide to bring the Nerd Culture group to campus?
I decided to bring it to campus because I was a fan of that stuff back in high school, and we didn't have that kind of thing back in high school, and I was like, oh, now I'm in college, I have a little more freedom, a little more, people should be more open-minded, so I thought it'd be really cool to meet others, and I definitely knew there would be others.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, and how do you exactly define nerd culture?
Nerd culture would be things that like Marvel, DC, things that everyone knows of, but it's not talked about a lot, I guess.
Okay, and I know this is relatively new to campus, and are there any other organizations that are similar to the Nerd Culture group that exist at maybe Stetson, or maybe exist at other campuses in Florida or across the country?
Well, I know a lot of other schools have their own anime clubs, but here at Stetson we just started this year. I'm a founder part of it. It's called the Anime Viewing Club, and what we do is we just sit and watch anime, and people suggest those, like, oh, we're gonna watch this today, and then we learn about other people's likes and interests, and it's really cool to see, you know, have an open mind and open views about these things and learn more.
Okay, and in the group that you are a part of, is there anything that they do for the community or anything that may help out students, like regarding schoolwork, academics, or a social group?
It's more social. This is a lot more social because I know a lot of the people in there are really shy, but when they're joining this group, they open themselves up more. They can actually talk, and we can actually converse with others, which is a really cool thing.
Okay, and I see that you brought a few different things with you. Would you mind sharing them?
Sure. Most people would know this from Doctor Who. This is from Doctor Who. This is called a weeping angel, and yeah, he's from Doctor Who. And I brought in my Nintendo 3DS, which a lot of people consider this like gaming and like new platforms and stuff, and like we talk about like video games and stuff, and so it's really cool about that. And then finally, my personal favorite is my pony Trixie, from My Little Pony, and yeah.
So at these meetings, you guys are allowed to bring anything you want, and
people
you guys
dress up. I cannot express it. Everyone pretty much dresses up. We have our wigs from different animes and stuff, and it's like, oh, you're dressed up this, and this, and it's really cool. And it's like we're all open and we all accept, and that's one of the things. You walk in the club, and one of the rules we have is no judging. No matter what it is, you cannot judge on what it is, on what you like and what you don't like. So.
Okay, it seems like it's a very cool club, and that's being interesting, and the members are being active and deciding that, oh, we can open up and we don't have to be inside of a shell, because that's one thing Stetson's a very open and accepting campus.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much for joining me, Allegra.
Thank you.
And one more quick question. I heard that tonight that you have a cultural critic going on.
Oh, yes.
What is that exactly?
It's the Brony documentary, and what it is it talks about like the Brony documentary is what it's about is it talks about how people got into the fandom and how others see the fandom, and it shows all different views about who we are, what we like, what we do, how we contribute to the community and things like that. So.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to coming tonight, and thank you. Bye.
Bye.